So I wanted to get to talking back about your origin story and how all this came about, this idea of starting Vine and Fig Tree. Do you remember what year it was when you actually started Vine and Fig Tree, the nonprofit organization?
Well, I started out writing papers, which were called Vine and Fig Tree papers, and that was in the late 1970s.
Okay.
And then I actually started incorporating it in, I think, around 1980. We finally got the paperwork through about 82, and then got the IRS tax exempt status in 88. So I guess those are the key dates.
Okay. And then so going back to last week, we kind of finished off that you were going to school at USC and you had a class with Hospers who had
Yeah,
run
John
for
Hospers,
who had run for president.
right, in 72.
Okay, can you talk about that class a little bit?
Well, the class, it was a good class, and he's a good guy, and his book is called Libertarianism, and it's a good book. It's a good overall defense of a smaller government society. But one of the other texts, if not the only other text I recall, was Murray Rothbard's For a New Liberty. The difference between Rothbard and Hospers, they're both, generally speaking, libertarians, but Hospers would be called a minarchist, a minimum state guy, and Rothbard was an anarchist. So Rothbard's book is showing how every social function, like education, wealth, health, welfare, even police and courts, could be handled by the private sector, by capitalists, rather than by the public sector under some kind of socialist scheme. Everything human beings need to do could be done by human beings acting voluntarily and without coercion, without compulsion, without the threat of a gun being pointed at your head by the government. So that was what was important to me about that class was reading Rothbard's book.